Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling.
What's going on, internet, and welcome back to Nth Level Entertainment, the most awesome series, comic book and movie related YouTube channel in South Africa. I am your host, Z the Entertainer, aka Zweretu Mashamu, and welcome back to episode 13 of my 50 greatest movies ever made review series. Today I'll be reviewing Taken, one of the movies that actually put Liam Neeson on the map. Before that, he grabbed my attention for the first time in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, where he played Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn. And from there, I think Taken is the film that really elevated his star status as an A-list action star. From that, as we all know, he went on to play iconic roles like Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins. So in Taken, he plays the role of a father who is a retired, I think, CIA Black Ops specialist, among other titles he probably has in his long career. And at the point of the film, he's currently a retired operative who works odd jobs in private security for celebrities and artists and things like that. And we see him at the beginning of the film basically taking a job helping out one of his ex-colleagues who were in the CIA military kind of framework. So the film is directed by a French director by the name of Pierre Morel. The film also stars Katie Cassidy, who a lot of us know from Supernatural. She played the demon Ruby, and she also played Black Canary in the Arrow CW television series. The film also stars Famke Janssen as Liam Neeson's character's ex-wife, who's the mother of his daughter, who actually gets kidnapped by Albanian sex traffickers. So the movie it's a great movie. Its plot and storyline is very simple in that it's basically just a kidnapping story where the protagonist has to go through certain things to actually get his daughter back. But when I look at it in the vein of social responsibility and things like that, it does bring a very grim cinematic highlight on the world of human trafficking and kidnapping and so on and so forth. It brings a certain awareness to the subject, but it's a great action movie. Liam Neeson is depicted beautifully as a Sam Fisher type character from Splinter Cell, who now has to basically go into this world that he probably vowed never to go back into, to actually save the life of a loved one. So basically the film starts out, as I said, with Liam taking a job as a security agent, and in that we get to see him show off some of his skills, obviously for the sake of exposition, so that we know a bit more about the character from a visual point of view in terms of what his capabilities are. And then later on, we see him at his daughter's birthday party delivering a karaoke machine, because he's always known that it's her dream to be a singer. But of course, it's one of those situations that none of us older men who have children like, where the current husband to his ex-wife shows him up by bringing a pony into the party, which is his gift to the daughter. Obviously, this puts Liam Neeson's character at a underdog position, and we all now root for him in that circumstance, and we have a bit of sympathy for him as well, as an honest man who's just doing what he can to keep a connection with his daughter. We then learn that she was given a trip overseas by her mother and the current husband to France with her best friend. They were supposed to be meeting up with some people who had a timeshare type of holiday destination there, but it ended up just being the two of them. And they were supposed to be following the rock band known as U2 around different states within Europe. So obviously Liam Neeson, being someone who's used to bad things happening to good people in his line of work, ends up being very paranoid at the possibility of this very unsafe trip that he wasn't given all the details to before he signed the permission slip for the trip. So obviously the daughter ends up getting kidnapped. And this happens all while she's on a phone call to Liam Neeson, whilst witnessing her best friend in the other room of the of the holiday apartment that they're in, getting taken by some Albanian people who were actually led there to them by the first stranger they met off the plane. So as this is happening, she's basically detailing everything, and Liam Neeson has to now not only face the horror of the fact that his fears have now become realized, but calm himself down enough to actually talk and walk his daughter through this hellish ordeal that she's going through in real time. He basically tells her to hide under the bed, and he instructs her that she is going to be taken, but she has to now yell out every detail that she can see of these people, whatever, height, eye color, body type, height, facial scoring, whatever, anything that she can visibly notice in that moment, so that he can gather as many clues as possible as he begins his investigation. This moment is where the movie starts becoming real, and the expertise that Liam Neeson's character has, in this field of black ops and what's the word? Extrication? No, that's not the word. Basically, like a rescue mission type thing. There is an official word for it, but it's not coming to mind right now. Basically, yeah. So now, all of the expertise and knowledge and experience that he has in this field start coming to bear through exposition as he calmly, talks his daughter through this experience, and then starts to gather all the information he needs to start his case. Now, the film basically sees him going through a bit of a quest now of investigation as he gathers the resources to first of all get to the country, and then follow every clue that he can to finally get to the people that actually perpetrated this kidnapping. And he eventually does, and he unleashes furious vengeance on them. So, as I said, the storyline itself is very simple, but it was written and directed so spectacularly that it fleshes out this simple story thread to make it a very compelling and gritty action, thriller, psychological drama, everything you can think of that this movie actually takes you through towards the end. And in that phone call, which the moment that I thought was so badass as well, in that phone call, Liam Neeson tells the guy, I don't know you, you don't know me, but I can tell you that I have a particular set of skills, and I will find you and I will kill you. And he makes good on that promise. On its surface, the first time I saw this movie, I just thought, okay, it's just a great action movie. But upon watching it again and knowing that it's one of the 50 greatest movies ever made, I really feel it deserves its place among that list. And I see why Liam Neeson is the A-list action star that he is today, and why he deserves to play roles as iconic as my favorite superhero, Batman's original mentor, Ra's al Ghul from the League of Assassins. So my personal rating for this film is 9 out of 10. The only reason why I'm not giving it a full 10 is that I feel like maybe I'm just trying to be diplomatic and fair to other films and give it a more realistic rating. But yeah, it is a kick-ass film. And yeah, I might even actually watch it again right after this review. But anyway, that concludes my review. As usual, post your comments down below, comment freely, let me know what you thought of Taken if you've seen it, and if you enjoyed this video, please click on the thumbs up icon and leave me a like. If you'd like to see more from Nth Level Entertainment, please click subscribe, and be sure to click on the bell icon so you are notified every time I drop new content on this here channel. Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, I have been Z the Entertainer. Thank you for spending time with me once again. And yeah, take care of each other, stay awesome to infinity and beyond.
Hey guys, thanks a lot. If you want to see some more from us, click here or click here.